Now, Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group CommonGround.
CommonGround is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. In this segment, we take a closer look at detasseling and why it's so important to the corn industry.
We are learning about a part of the agriculture industry today that you may have heard about but may want to know more about. We are learning about detasseling. Joining me now is Elizabeth Kavan, and she is with CommonGround. Elizabeth, what is detasseling?
Well, John, I didn't know if our viewers knew that corn plants are sort of unique. They actually have male and female parts on them. In order to produce a hybrid seed, which is what they produce in those type of fields, they actually have to remove the female parts from just certain plants so that they can crossbreed it with the certain male plants to produce that high quality hybrid seed that they want to then use for corn production.
We hear a lot about teenagers maybe going out in the fields and detasseling. Is that the only way it's done? Is it done by hand or is it done by machine?
Well, actually, there's two different kinds of machines that sure try to do detasseling. The first kind comes across the field and just cuts off the top of the corn plants and makes all of them even, because sometimes corn plants grow at different rates, but the tassel still grows through that cut off part. And then the second machine that comes through the field actually has rubber wheels on it that pulls a lot of the tassels out, but machines aren't the same as humans and they can't 100% remove all of the tassels that we need them to do. And that's when the kids come in. And it's a great short-term summer job for teenagers to do. It teaches them responsibility. They have to get up really early. They have to make sure they have all their supplies with them.
Is it done around the York area the most, or why is it done around the York area there?
In York, or I should say just in central Nebraska, we're rather fortunate to have flatter land with good irrigation. And when they're producing this seed corn, they want to make sure that they can irrigate that to create the best high quality seed. So it's really just an ideal corn growing area.
I want to ask this too, why is knowing about detasseling, why would that be important to consumers?
Well, corn production is a major part of Nebraska's economy, and it could create a ripple effect through our communities if we did not have the seed corn production and corn production in Nebraska.
Well, we appreciate you giving us some information about detasseling, something that happens every year. Coming up, though, you're going to be back later with a recipe for us.
That's right. We're going to make a summer stir fry.